When reason met the infinite, the day Ibn Arabi disturbed Ibn Rushd. What unfolds when the sharpest mind of an era meets a young man illuminated by a truth beyond words? In an Andalusia bathed in golden light, where time itself seems to soften and thought carries weight, a silent room becomes the birthplace of a transformation. Two worlds draw near, not in conflict, but in tension. One traces lines, defines, measures, orders. The other opens horizons into what cannot be contained. And within that suspended moment, truth begins to change its shape. There was an age when the human mind advanced, with quiet, unshakable confidence, like an architect designing the structure of reality itself. And at the heart of that age stood a man whose thought carved invisible cathedrals of meaning, Ibn Rushd. His words carried precision, like the hand of a master sculptor. His logic, the elegance of perfect geometry. Every idea in its rightful place, every phenomenon within a coherent order. The world moved through laws, and the intellect became its interpreter. Yet, within the silence of his reflections, something subtle began to emerge. A sensation, faint, like a distant light at the edge of perception. A question, gentle, persistent, almost alive. Far from the circles of debate, another path unfolded, quietly, almost invisibly. A young man moved forward, not searching, but responding to something calling from within. Ibn Arabi, carried by an inner presence, as though guided by an unseen source. His steps followed a different rhythm, not measured, but felt. He did not collect answers. He moved through states of being, each moment a threshold, each breath a revelation. And at the heart of this journey, truth was no longer something to define, but something to live. Then, the moment arrived. The distance between the two worlds collapsed, the philosopher and the traveler of the unseen. Ibn Rushd's gaze, precise, attentive, searching. Before him, a presence, calm, grounded, unshaken. Time slows, and the question emerges, clear, direct, essential. Have you found the truth? The answer comes, simple, luminous, yes. A quiet stillness settles, then another wave, a no. In that instant, something fractures, and something else awakens, an inner shift, subtle yet irreversible, as though the very foundations of understanding begin to expand. Thought, so precise, so refined, enters resonance with something greater, a dimension where language begins to bow, where concepts become thresholds. Reason illuminates the path, but another light invites the crossing. And here, knowledge becomes experience, and experience becomes presence. Today, the world moves at relentless speed. Data flows, strategies multiply, decisions accelerate. Everything can be measured, everything can be optimized. And yet, beneath the surface, something is missing. A quiet absence at the core of the human experience. Meaning, connection, vision. This is where true leadership emerges, at the intersection of precision and perception, where analysis opens into intuition. The greatest leaders do not wait for reality. They sense what is forming. They perceive what is about to emerge. A new balance begins to take shape, an intelligence that structures, and a consciousness that perceives. To think with the clarity of Ibn Rushd, to see with the depth of Ibn Arabi. In this alignment, direction becomes fluid, meaning becomes alive, and action unfolds within a deeper coherence. The leader is no longer a controller, but a bridge between two worlds. Perhaps the most subtle illusion is the feeling that we already understand everything. For some truths do not explain themselves. They approach, they resonate, they transform. And so, an invitation emerges. Within your own journey, what space do you give to that which transcends explanation? Some truths can be explained, and others quietly transform the one who encounters them.